Oh, I locked the cat in the fridge for a half an hour the other day, and it made me feel bad about myself. But the cat seems fine, although I can't get anywhere near her now. I'm just kidding, I didn't do that.
It was the freezer.
It was the freezer. Come on, let's be real. I played a punk show in Long Beach, and we played with our friend's band, my band's friend's band, Ty Siegel. Ugh, excuse me.
And unfortunately, only Adam and I were able to go. But we went down to Long Beach. It was a really cool scene, really cool bar. They have really good Long Island iced teas, by the way.
John bought everyone Long Island iced teas, so my band was definitely pretty sloshed by the time we played.
Yeah, it was a very crazy first act opening for Ryan. It was a gentleman with a broom. I think he cleaned the floor of the stage and screamed and sang while he did it. So, very interesting fellow. I hope to never see him again.
We couldn't remember any of our songs. It was kind of awesome. So we just sort of just got up there, pretended like we knew what we were doing, and ruled really hard, and the crowd seemed to be really into it. I just soloed for 3.5 minutes while the crowd went nuts. It was kind of cool that I've gotten to this point where I can play shows, have no idea what I'm doing, and people are still into it. But that's sort of the beauty of playing in a bar. Everyone's drunk and no one knows what's going on.
Alright, so we just got a new door to put in because we need to close off the studio, and it was like we had no way to close it. We wanted a big door that we could have open for events if we wanted to have an open studio event, and so we got this big garage door, and now we're trying to put it in.
Originally there was just one door entry into the big studio space that we all share, and it didn't have a closed off space, so it was kind of a pain during parties because then people could wander in there and we had to kind of arrange a drywall piece so that people couldn't get in. And
we decided that we needed a rolling door between the gallery space and the studio because of large paintings. Patterson has this grandiose idea that he's going to make some large painting.
Because we have this giant space where we can put, huge art pieces out there. We have a freight elevator in the back to get them out if we want to put them in a different gallery. And we decided that we wanted a door that could sufficiently open up the space to get big art pieces out. I need to learn to do this or I can't go to Ethiopia.
So SoCal and I struggled with this thing up. The door is a 10-foot opening. It only goes up to 9 foot, but you have to get the opening a lot larger. And I am not 10 foot. I am really not. I'm the shortest person on the earth, next to Mini-Me. So it was really difficult to get that thing up.
But it actually turned out okay in the end. It works. It didn't work right away. It was kind of crooked and stupid, and we kind of wiggled it into position, I guess, because it kept coming off track. But it's better now, I think. And we don't use it that often, so it's all right.
Did you spread my hammer? Yes.
After doing the door, we decided what better decision is there than to clean up the space a little bit more so that it's starting to get how we want it to be. So we got these big storage shelves.
Little did I know that the racks did not fit together. He gave me the wrong uprights and the wrong beams that correspond with the uprights.
They sold us 2 different shelving pieces, and neither of them fit with the pillars that they were supposed to fit into. So I don't know what they did, but they went back and got it taken care of. We got some plywood or whatever to go over it. So it works out now, but it was just really dumb trying to get it together. I was starting to get annoyed with people.
But it's finally put up and really nice and awesome and like vintage is the word I'm gonna use. It's really vintage, you know, covered in like car grease and stuff, which I'm all about.
Well, the beer holder worked at least.
Yeah, right?
You should tell kids to not drink and drive.
Remember, kids, don't drink and drive.